Hey, what's going on, y'all? So I'm back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the mountain mindset. The mountain mindset. Now, throughout scripture we find many transformative experiences that took place on the tops of mountains. The most notable ones are Moses' ascension in Exodus 19 verses 3, which says, Moses went up unto God, and the Lord called unto him from out of the mountains. And the second place of scripture being Yeshua's ascension in Matthew 17 verses 1 and 2, which says, and after 6 days Jesus took Peter, James, and John and brought them up into a high mountain, and there he was transfigured before them. Now, the God Fabric showed me something very interesting about mountains, and it's this: the mountains don't have anything to do with a physical locale. Instead, the mountains represent a mental state or a way of thinking. Both Moses and Jesus shared with us the same important example and principle regarding what happens to a person when they have this mountaintop encounter. I used to focus on these biblical figures having a certain kind of experience with God based on being in this elevated environment, while ignoring the more important points of the scriptures. Both of these individuals became the highest versions of themselves during those very, very small portions of scripture. And as a result, they outwardly glowed, and then was able to have more deep and intimate conversations back and forth with the God Fabric. Now, the unwavering truth of who they were, based on what God called them to be and what they thought about themselves, was so polarizing that even the people around them was also able to hear the voice of God. Now, the glorious revelation is this: when you have your own mountaintop experience, meaning when you begin to learn and think in ways about yourself that promote and produce the highest version of yourself, then you become immediately introduced to the real you. The God Fabric shows up to communicate with you, and then others will be able to hear the voice too and say what they said back in Exodus 19. All that the Lord has spoken, we would do. Now, I challenge you to dismiss all of the negative thoughts that have taught you that you aren't worthy by connecting to your own mountain mindset. As a man thinks, so is he. Now, I'm through fooling with y'all for the day, but if you like the video, then hit the thumbs up or subscribe so you can receive new videos when I post. Now, grand love to you all, and until the next time, vibrate on the highest plane possible.